Uh, but if you don't keep track of your burns, and this is why it's so important, watch your supply. If it goes up, there's a problem. That means someone is lying to you. If it doesn't and it keeps going down every day and the stake keeps going up or down, let's say tomorrow find out that there's another 10 trillion staked. What is that going to mean? It's 10 trillion taken off circulation? Temporarily, yes. They can't put it back on. Okay, so um, that is, let's get rid of the FUD. That's the FUD. Okay, full of what? Um, I'm not here to pronounce it, but you guys can say what you like. It's just mongering over themselves. Now, here's the SHIB metaverse. SHIB the metaverse. This is their adaptation of what's going on. This is just a thing. For me, I'd expect more. That's me. The third floor is working on this. You would think that the third floor would have showed a bigger area, much wider scope. Even if they did the Tokyo, showed the rundown of Tokyo, and then all the high rises are on the beach or on the ocean, and did a big circle of it, and exact same thing, but show a wider scope. That would have been, to me, my personal, knowing that the third, adaptations, because the third one gives you the adaptation that you should be doing way more. That's just from. We'll get into the. Okay, so if you're watching the charts, like most of us watch the charts, and then they go by the charts, and I'm telling you that charting a little ridiculous. You can if you're a trader. I'm not a trader, okay. I'm a long-term investor. I buy something, I hold it, and this this is to me anything with a depleting coin, no governance. Me and you dictate the price, and if you're able to turn your um, mind over to somebody who's giving you a little bit of fake news, then you shouldn't be investing. You should be in. You should be day, because obviously you're letting fear dictate your emotions into buying and selling something where you shouldn't be. If that's what, like I said before, this coin well undersold, right? Um, Started with 9 zeros before the burn, then it wiped out half its supply. So if it wiped out half its supply, it should be between five, right? 5 zeros and four zeros. So half would mean that would be at 5.5. So that's 55. This DT, half the supply is gone. It's common sense. There's more than 50% of us holding it, so it's even valued even more than that. And you let it go down to 1,069, 1,000 under in another zero. I mean, that's just crazy. That's just me. That's my personal opinion. All the information you get from here, I'm going to say it again. If it's under a penny, it's highly speculative on whether it's going to make you money. Even though we know it's a depleting supply, we all know that every single investor out there or any country out there could use a way of making money right now. Every single one of them could use it. Uh, what I don't understand is how come the whole community of SHIB isn't behind SHIB, and that's very important because everybody wants to be behind SHIB, right? So if SHIB can help out all these companies, how can they help these companies out? Well, I'm going to show you how we're going to try and make that possible. I'm going to ask every single person who sees this, tell everybody. Now I need you guys to like it, subscribe to the channel, and make a comment. Either leave your email addresses at the bottom, and make sure you push the subscribe button. Make sure you follow the links, because what's going to happen is I'm going to challenge each and every one of you to make a difference in SHIB. Now I have two different accounts. I got Major Aerial Drone Services YouTube account, and I have Major Investor Major investor account, YouTube. Either one of those right now are monetized. So if I get monetized by you, that means that I am dedicated to the SHIB community 1000%. Okay. Therefore, I'm also going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to charge $5 more on major aerial drone services. And then I'm going to put a disclaimer on the website. And I'm going to also put burn where I'm going to burn my wallet, publicly wallet on major aerial drone services website. And we're going to post that. What we're going to do is we're going to do 3 different burns. One's going to be from major investor. The other one's going to be from major aerial drone services YouTube account. The other one's going to be from services.com. So there'll be 3 different types and there'll be 3 different burns. And each one of them will be live on major investor. Well, that is key to the success of SHIB. And I'll show you how it's done. I'll put disclaimers on both channels and I'll put disclaimers on major aerial drone services. And each one of those disclaimer that goes with major aerial services website will have a link web address on it. Okay, so it'll be a public web address I'm using burn SHIB so that you guys can follow it. Every time I do a burn, you'll understand that this is where it's coming from and this is where it's going. When you go to SHIB burns, you'll see an address. That'll be our address. It'll have the burn associated with it. Then you can link it back to our website to prove it. That's how you know it's us. Someone else, not taking credit for someone else's work. That's how I'll do it. I'll post it and then I'll also, when I do it live, you guys can see it being done live on my YouTube. Okay, that is my promise to you. That is my challenge to all of you. Make sure that we are heard as the SHIB community. If we want this thing to burn, that's how I'm going to get the ball rolling. And then I would like for everybody to get me some feedback onto what platform I can on. So I'll open up a platform. You guys tell me the platform burn SHIB on. And what we're going to want to do is we want that platform to also incorporate a burn on every single transaction. So when they support us, we support them. So the exact same things. You tell me which platform is going to support SHIB and then their burns. And it's in their best interest in this because they're holding a mountain of SHIB. Binance is holding a mountain of SHIB. Qcoin's holding a mountain of SHIB. Coinbase is holding a whole bunch of SHIB. Same thing with BitBuy. So all those exchanges are holding SHIB. Why wouldn't they incorporate a burn associated with SHIB when they're not even using their money to do it? It makes no sense. All you have to do is put a disclaimer, and all you tell them is, all you need to put is a disclaimer on your channel, on your exchange, saying, now on, we're going to charge you an extra 25 cents. Now they can charge 50 cents, $1, $2, 10 cents, and then out of the 10 cents, they're burning 8 cents of the 10 cents. 2 cents on every single transaction being used for the administration cost. So it doesn't cost them anything to set this up. 0 cost to them. And they benefit from it because they own a mountain of SHIB, and therefore they no longer need to get backing from anybody or shut anybody down because they can't afford to pay anybody. Because now they got extra money coming in, not only from the cost of SHIB, but also from the all-time highs that SHIB is going to reach because of those burns. When you reduce the supply, you increase the demand. Increase the demand, you make money. That's the bottom line. So I don't know how else I can express it to you. This is huge when it comes to getting the ball rolling. And I'm trying to get the ball rolling for you. So that's the challenge. I want everybody to come on board, come on up, take part, and be part of SHIB Army. And help out the community. Help out the community, we make it better for it. And that's the bottom line. If I add more wealth to you, you're adding some wealth to me, but in return, we're burning and adding wealth together. I own SHIB. I have a lot of it. Say how much I have. Because I'm not burning my holdings. I'm burning a circulating supply. I'm burning it when I get it 24 to 48 hours on the first transaction. And every single day after that, we're going to do a preliminary opening on live. If I don't have any burns to offer, that means no one's following me. So no one's following me in the same problem. Then this is a pipe dream, and it's a dream for SHIB, because this is my answer, all of you, to help you help me burn more SHIB so that you can accumulate more wealth. And if you find a problem with that, then I'm sorry. We can't work together, right? But if we can't work together, if I can't get you to agree to it, that's the other problem. So everybody has to be on board. We're on board. We all raise our hands. We're all good to go. That's the bottom line. I'm trying to strike home to everybody, that all our followers stand strong together. Um, Signally, we are defeated. Got people posting negative information, fake news, SHIB on a daily basis. And then those that are posting aren't talking about what's important to you. They're talking about what's important right now, right? SHIB Army, the Shibarium, the Metaverse. They're talking about Bone, Leash, and how those will work together to help you. Shibarium is supposed to come out, and it's going to be all these burns associated with it. I love the fact that everybody wants to get behind Shibarium. I'm behind Shibarium too when it first came out back in May of last year. But what happened in May last year? July. No. Shibarium will be released in August. Then they said it won't be released until October, end of October. What happened? Never got released. And just recently, the beta test got released back on February. Right? Now we're sitting waiting for the beta release. But we're all waiting to make it happen. We're all waiting to see what Shibarium. I'm saying they should have come out with a solution long before this. We just gave them the opportunity to get it together. Now we can get it together on our own. We've given them enough time to figure it out. Time to take action. Time to be part of something bigger, brighter, and make money. Now, I would love us to get 500 million people to buy 1 million SHIB tomorrow. But is it going to happen? Are we promoting it enough to get 1 million SHIB sold for 500 million people? Doing enough for 200 million. 200 million people would mean that the circulating supply is gone, all holding it, because all of those people don't want to sell it until it gets to $1, because then they're a millionaire, right? Fiat million. They're already a SHIB millionaire, but you can't buy anything with it. You can't change it. You don't get enough money on it. So those 200 million people that came on board, and I love the fact that we want to help out the community. We want to build it as a community. What are we doing about it? What are we doing? That's the bottom line. What are we doing about it? Challenge is, I want to challenge you to get involved in liking and subscribing my channel, commenting on it, being part of it, so that we can grow together using the channel to build on the community, and then setting up the burns on a daily basis. Once those things happen, we're off and running. But I need the support of the SHIB Army. I need the support of the SHIB community, of the investors behind SHIB. We can't do this alone, and we are the SHIB family, because we're invested in it, and it's only us interested in SHIB. The rest of the ecosystem is interested in SHIB because of our numbers, our huge numbers, which can make and break companies. That's the absolute truth. Think about it. If I had a shirt company and I have to go out there, I got to go and spend $80,000 to $100,000 in advertising just to grab enough people to bring in, and then I can market it to those people. My t-shirts, and then those people tell 10 people. Then those, out of the 10 people, I get one buyer, buy one shirt. If I come to the SHIB community and I say, okay, SHIB, this is what I'm willing to do for you. I'm going to add $2 every single t-shirt. I'm going to burn $1.80 on every single t-shirt that I sell. okay, with no extra cost to me. 20 cents goes to administration costs so I can set up the wallet, post the wallet on my channel, on my website, and then put a disclaimer out there because it costs. I put a disclaimer out there saying from now on, $2 coming off of every single T-shirt straight into the burn wallet for Shiba Inu, SHIB coin. Every single transaction, and it'll be accumulated and posted live on my channel. Or I could say it'll be posted live when I do the burn. You'll see it, see my website, see the address, see the wallet, go to the burn, see it there. Okay, there it is. I posted it just now. Okay, and you can follow the link to the website, burn portal. There it is. No doubt in your mind, in my mind, that I'm doing exactly what I said I would do. The only thing is do you trust me enough to show you the 80%? That's the trick. That's the one ticket. But if I do it live for you, then you're able to see it. So the channels work really well, YouTube channels. But without monetization, I don't make any money. I can't show you. Therefore, without further ado, I'm going to leave you with that. And if I don't explain it perfectly how you're going to make money, please respond back. No comments. I know nothing. I can't improve on what I need to do, how I need to show it. And I know there's a delay. Trust me, I know there's a delay, but the camera I'm using is substandard. Okay, this came with I bought this separately a long time ago as just a form of communication. Upgrade, again, same thing. To upgrade, I need sponsorship. How do I get that sponsorship? I get endorsed from SHIB Army. How do I do that? I prove my worth. On the 20% that I keep, I'm able to buy certain things to help you. I'm working on the side. Okay, so I'm not doing this as a full-time job. I'm just strictly trying to help us make us more money, grow our wealth together. And yes, we would love to help people come on board and them buy the SHIB rather than having to go through burns. You burn it, those people lose out. Hey, I understand. I get it. Um, we don't like doing that, right? But what about us? What about making us grow now? I mean, we shouldn't be taking a plummet like the rest. That's the truth. If the market goes down, we shouldn't take effect of it. We are nothing to do with Bitcoin, nothing to do with Ethereum. Those cryptocurrencies can mint coin at will. Okay? We can't. We get in trouble. SHIB will never get in trouble unless the investors bail. Every single investor bails on SHIB. That's the only way SHIB's getting in trouble. What happens with SHIB? If you're an investor related company, everybody wants to grow together. Nobody wants to get left out and nobody likes losing money. Therefore, this is the best community to be in for every single person that's involved. Because you know investors don't like losing money. Investors take profit, yes, that's a guarantee. But none of them are going to sit there and say, I got 84 trillion coins, I'm just going to dump them. Because they know what's going to happen if they start that mess. It's going to drive it down, and it's going to drive it down in a hurry. That's a lot of tokens that gets flushed out. But if 80% of us start channeling and getting channels and doing the exact same thing, burning, that's 84 times the burns that you're doing, and you're doing it together. You understand the power of the SHIB community now? You are only one person out of 1.3 million investors. You are under the 3 million followers. Those followers come on board, they see this happening. They want part of it because they know if they get their channels monetized and everybody starts burning it live, everybody's taking part in everybody's wealth game. But if you're not doing it, it doesn't mean anything. And do you want to stake it? Probably not. You don't need to because it's growing so rapidly, so fast because everybody's got the same idea. Everyone wants to have it grow. Everybody wants to burn more. So my challenge to you is make sure the word gets out. Let's get everybody involved. Let's get the whole SHIB community behind us so they understand get this going. We can burn more SHIB, increase our wealth. It's that simple. How do you do it? I'll show you how. I'll set up the burn wallet on my website channel, Major Aerial Drone Services. I will set up the burn portals so you can watch them live. You'll see that the burns are happening live. Now, with Major Aerial Drone Services, they won't happen for a while. And then I'll show you this is the Major Aerial Drone Services YouTube channel, and their burns separate. So 3 different live events, not the same live event. Okay? Reason for that is because I don't want you guys to get mixed up in saying, oh, well, you only burnt this much, this one, and then why'd you do this one? Get you confused. Right? No, no, no. That's why you do it 3. Same wallet, though. You'll see the same wallet using the same, probably better. You probably say, well, if you stuck them all together, you burn more. That's true, but that doesn't help our cause. Our cause is transparency, making sure that you understand where those burns are associated with. If I put them all together and burn the whole thing, you're going to say, well, Major Aerial Drone Services didn't take part in it. And Major Aerial Drone's website didn't take part in it. And the only one that took part in it is Major Investor. That's the problem. That's why it has to be done individually to show you burns are associated with each individual account so that we know we can grow our channels together and be part of the whole community so that everybody can see it and then everybody understands it. Once you understand it, then I've done my job. I've trained you on how to go out there and make exchanges pay for more, how to get t-shirts. You want to buy t-shirts online, Amazon online, Alibaba, all those start to ring in